Flannery. Just in case you didn't watch the last video, I'm going to show you how to get through this puzzle, because it is kind of difficult. But if you follow the trainers, it should be a pretty straightforward path. There's not really any kind of pattern to it, it's just more like memorization. The trainers being there kind of does help. But I kind of screwed it up in my last video, so I just kind of wanted to show you all how to do it again, because it is different than it was in Ruby and Sapphire. You can take the path, but if you take the path I'm taking, you should have no problem getting there. That took me, what, 40 seconds? I'd recommend that you save your game and make sure your Pokemon are all set. I'm going to lead with my Marsh Stomp because I've got a strategy I want to use. So yep, you can save your game. And I've got the right movesets with me this time, no guessing. I have a typed sheet of paper right here. Hopefully I can read my own handwriting. Anyway, if you did not start with Mudkip, or you don't have a water type by this point, or ground type, you will probably struggle really bad in this gym. Anyway, her first Pokemon is a NUMEL, Fire Ground type, level 24, with their moves Overheat, Magnitude, Takedown, and Sunny Day. I mean, this thing's not too bad, but it can set up Sunny Day, which will make all of its Fire type moves and a lot more powerful and weaken your Water type attacks. So just kind of watch out for it. It's more of an annoyance Pokemon than it is anything else. She has Hyper Potions, and she will use them. I guess it'd be better if she used them on her weaker Pokemon than on her strongest Pokemon, which I know everybody struggles with. I got a critical hit there, so it doesn't matter. That's her NUMEL. That should not be too, like I said, it shouldn't be too bad, but her next Pokemon's for Slugma, which is just kind of an annoyance Pokemon. It's level 24, pure Fire type with the moves Overheat, Smog, Sunny Day, and Light Screen. This thing, if you need to get it out of here as soon as possible, because if it sets up Light Screen, it makes your special type attacks weaker. If it sets up Sunny Day, it makes its Fire type attacks stronger. So I'm going to have to use Mud Shot, because it's going to power up Overheat, which is like one of the most powerful Fire type attacks in the game. It's probably better than Fire Blast because it's more accurate, but it only has 5 PP, so you might want to watch out for it. But yeah, Slugma, overall, not too threatening, not too bad. Her next Pokemon, however, is a CAMERUPT, and I'm going to switch to my NUMEL because of NUMEL's ability, which is Oblivious, which prevents attraction. But her CAMERUPT is level 26, it's a Fire Ground type with the moves Overheat, Sunny Day, Tackle, and Attract. So it cannot attract me because it's oblivious to attraction, so that's awesome. And I'm gonna go for a Magnitude. It's just gonna go for a Tackle, which is kind of weak, and hopefully I get the weakest Magnitude types whenever it actually matters. But on that stupid meta type, I got like Magnitude like 90. Just kidding, there's no Magnitude 90. I got like Magnitude 10. I'm just gonna use Overheat. Now, the bad thing about Overheat is it lowers its special attack by 2 stages. But it's got a base power of 95 base power on that move. It's very, 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 very powerful. I'm going to switch it back into Poseidon, and I'm going to hopefully Water Gun will one-hit KO it. Actually, you know what? I'm not going to risk it with the Sunny Day being up. I'm just going to go for a Mud Shot, and I hope to God it one-hit KOs it. Oh, so close. But there goes its speed, so she's going to use Tackle again. Now, I don't know if she's going to heal or not, but I'm going to go for a Water Gun. She is. I think she only uses 2 Hyper Potions throughout the whole fight, so I think you're safe if she used them, like she has in my game. But you might want to avoid getting her Pokemon in the red section. Okay, or you can one-hit KO that. That works too. So CAMERUPT for me was not that big of an issue. It's this next Pokemon, her Torkoal, which is her strongest Pokemon on level 29. It's a pure Fire type. It's got the moves Attract, Overheat, Body Slam, and Sunny Day. Probably wondering why am I going into Spark Plug. Well, Spark Plug's a female, and so is this thing. I'm going to Thunder Wave it to start it off because it's already slower than Dirt, but I want to kind of slow it down anyway, so it has a 50% chance of not being able to attack like that. And it has the White Herb as an item, which will, after it uses Overheat the first time, will restore all of its stats to normal. This is going to be a maximum 2-hit. It's going to be a maximum 3-hit KO. And she's gonna use Sunny Day, which if I can knock it out this turn with Spark, that would be awesome, because I want to be able to not have to worry about this thing anymore. Now, Flannery, she didn't give me too many problems, but I have struggled with her in the past. She is very, very tough, because that Torkoal is very hard to take out, but it's bulky. And if you hit it with a good special attack, or you just kind of whittle its HP down, or give it some kind of status condition like paralysis or poison. Not poison is the best, because it lowers its special attack by 3 stages. And also, she just overheat a couple of times. She'll eventually run out of overheats and then have to resort to her other moves like Body Slam. And she will eventually, you can actually end up stalling it if you have the right Pokemon to do it. But she'll give you the team for overheat and register you in the Pokénav. And I will see you guys next time. We'll come back for more of my Pokemon Emerald Walkthrough. Bye!